Welcome back to CountyLine TV. We have teleported. We are no longer on the county line. We actually made it down to Salem Speedway. My dad is here. He just touched up some exhaust on his car. And Justin's here. And my wife's here. So these guys are going to do some driving. My dad, he's been to 3 events. This is his 4th. And this will be Justin's very first event ever. So we're going to see him do a little bit of driving. And I'm sure you can hear the cars in the background. It already started. We are slackers. We got here a little late, but that's okay. This is Riverside's beginner day. Everybody's just going to be practicing donuts, and you know, some of the guys that have driven a little bit, like my dad, will be doing the actual like track layout over here. It's going to be sick. But let's cut to some footage, and then we'll talk you through how Justin's first day goes. All the way to the end. Look at us pushing a Dorito, of course. Wouldn't have it any other way when you take a rotary to a drift event. Hey CJ, if you're watching this, we might have stole some parts off your car, off your truck, to fix Justin's car. But don't worry about that. It's we'll put it back, probably. His first cone. I figure I'll just take a second here to do a bit of a voiceover and talk about Justin's first day. The car actually performed great, which is something we kind of didn't expect because the car was in such shambles when he bought it last fall. But we got it put back together good, and as you can see here, it does drift, it does donuts and stuff. He let me drive it twice. One time I did figure eights, and the car did fine. You have to be really mean to it, but that's kind of to be expected with a naturally aspirated rotary. And we were not running the nitrous. So yeah, naturally aspirated 13B with no nitrous, even though it's plumbed for it and everything, blah, blah, blah. You got to be kind of mean to it. And here he's doing a little better. He progressed a lot through the day, obviously. There goes my dad too, I think. But anyway, so the car did great. It performed, it drifted. I actually took it for a lap around like the big course too. And the car did fine, really. Like, if I would have done one more lap around the big course, I think I would have linked the whole thing. So, Project RX7, big success. That dog sure loves her dad. This, folks, is actually not what you want.
That's bad.
And those lug nuts are tight.
Yeah. That's done for.
So why not give you guys a little up and up chat on how my dad was doing throughout the event as well. This was a little bit of him driving earlier on in the day. This is before I drove his car. Now I want to state that I did drive his car, but I didn't drive it with him in it. He was just standing by the truck when I drove it. I drove it with Trevor and Trevor's girlfriend in the car. But for some reason, it seemed like he was paying good enough attention while I was driving it that he kind of adapted the way he was driving it to mimic a little bit more the way I was driving it, because I was going like a lot farther out to the wall and stuff. So as the day went on, he decided to drive a little harder, and you'll see that here in just a second. Oh God! Mowing the lawn, mowing the lawn. So here you go. This is after I drove his car. Now he went back out and he throws it in a little harder, and then he sort of waits on the transition, gets out to the wall, and then hammers down on it. A little bit of a jumble in of the wheel, but he kept it out there by the wall and kind of gave her all the sauce there towards the end. He was just driving a lot harder after he saw me drive. Do something! Do something! Do something! Well, we teleported back home. We're back with the cars at the crib. You got any words after your first drift event, Justin? Justin with a black eye?
Yeah, Justin with a black eye. I like trailer ramps.
He screwed himself up. Oh, we could put that clip in the video. All right, we'll put that clip right here. Oh.
No, it didn't sit there long.
No, you didn't sit there very long at all. So, now that you've seen Justin destroy his entire face, on a trailer ramp.
He's pretty messed up in the first place.
So, just a couple things I want to go over. This car did way better than I expected it to. It, like, at cruising throttle, it sort of cuts and hesitates and burbles and stuff. And at idle, it does that too. But under full throttle, or mostly under throttle, like under load and everything, this car is super happy. And the angle is awesome. The power steering, which it's got electric power steering. You guys saw a little bit of that getting done. It's got electric power steering from a Volvo. It works great. Like, everything about this car is freaking sweet. It just has an exhaust leak. Like at the motor. But no, this car is freaking great, and I didn't expect it to be freaking great. So it's really awesome that it's so freaking great. And then it has like a big aluminum radiator, and they come factory with big oil coolers and stuff. And he put a big giant, what is that from? A Nissan van? Nissan minivan? Nissan Quest?
Yeah, from the 90s.
Yeah, it's got a giant fan off of a Nissan Quest. And like, it stayed super cool. Like, I think the hottest it got was like 195. So that's amazing.
I bought it brand new, but if you get it from a junkyard, you can get them like $25 to $50, and they are more than enough.
They fit right up to an FC radiator, just perfect.
You gotta cut a little bit off.
Oh yeah, you got to clearance a little bit for the radiator hose or whatever. But great upgrade, huge upgrade. They do pull a lot of amps though, I'll tell you that. You got to run some nice wires for them. But Dad's car, which has like a rear bumper and hatch and everything, you guys saw we got the roll cage done in that. We also have like we've started on a tube rear. We got the bash bar section done, so we went ahead and threw it together for him to drive. Thing did freaking great. Doesn't overheat. You can sit there and bang it off the rev limiter, and it's just super happy about it. Love that car. Stock Z's are amazing. Don't care what anyone says. I've contemplated trading my Corvette for a Z with just an angle kit and a cage and stuff. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and close this video. Just wanted to recap the day after you guys saw some driving and stuff. Go ahead and tell your mom to subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next video. As an added bonus, here's the rest of the footage I got of other people driving throughout the day. This is Trevor doing some donuts, and this next video is also Trevor doing some donuts, but there's lots of video of other people, so this is just bonus. I'm going to throw it all in here and just basically dump raw files. Enjoy.